Good morning and welcome to the unboxing video of the Nauticam RX100 M2. The box is exactly the same as the original RX100, and as we will see, the housing itself looks exactly the same, and so are the accessories that come with it, the parts that come with it. But there is indeed one surprise. Within, as usual for Nauticam, complete set of Allen keys to take apart your housing should you need to, battery for the leak alarm, leak detector system, O-ring remover, spare O-ring and silicone grease, and plugs for the strobe optical connectors and the warranty. Coming to the housing, as you see, it's brand new. This is one of the few, let's say, nearly pre-release housings. This has got marking on the back and a RX100II. Who's familiar with the previous version is exactly the same on the back. Nothing at all has changed. Same two screws for mount on trays, and the mechanism for opening and closing is exactly the same. Even inside, the housing looks very similar, but it's not exactly the same. There is obviously more space for the shoe. We know that now this camera's got hot shoe on top, and there's a small change as far as I recall, but maybe just the gear color of the wheel on the back. One thing though that is interesting of this housing is that you can see here there is a bulkhead connector. Previously for the RX100 there were two versions of the housing, the normal version and the V version for connection of the Nauticam. I think it's a DVP4 external screen. Now this obviously can be removed and connected to the same way to the video. In theory, this could also be used to connect the hot shoe. As you can see here, from the hot shoe there is space and it goes inside here, and potentially you could be controlling a wired TTL strobe. Now I'm not sure at this point in time if and there's going to be an accessory for it, but that could be very interesting for who wants to use this camera with a wired TTL. May as well be that there's not going to be any part for that, but I think this is welcome because at the same price tag you now get the ability to at least connect the external screen that Nauticam provides. I personally don't use that screen because it ends up to be in a similar size of the housing and is quite cumbersome, to be honest, but I'm aware of the fact that it does improve the visibility, especially if you use manual focus, as you have to do if you shoot macro video with this camera. All in all, similar quality, very compact housing. I think this is going to be an absolute pleasure to use in the water. Usual port for a cold shoe, M10 connector, additional screws here, I don't know what they are for yet. Bearing in mind this was so new it didn't even came with an instruction manual, so there you go. Okay, I think this is going to be a winning housing as the previous one was for the RX100, and I look forward to using it with my RX100II M2, which is actually being used to take this video, probably in some UK diving, I will say, in the next days.